Hey guys, season two of my show podcast runs from multimedia. Some stuff coming down the pipeline. I'm about I'm doing some work on a new book, and the main subject is affirmative action. But it's a strange subject because the uh, the actual thing going on is I think I may be talking to somebody who for romantically that may have a that may be mixed race, so and that's something I talked about with some people because they don't really use that categorically and statistically when they talk about um like traffic stops and stuff like that. They just call them black or white or whatever. And I think there's more to the story than that. The Knights of Columbus, we had the Fall Fest uh, some weeks ago, and it was pretty good. I was divvying out some hot dogs, and it was pretty fun. Thanksgiving's coming up in a week, I think, and I think I have another meeting with the Knights of Columbus on Thursday, so tomorrow. Um, but I cut my own hair. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I like to save money where I can, and and I'm gonna grow my beard out as well. So um, I think the best part of life is continuing to uh, grasp at what's coming down the pipeline. And my mom is doing very well. We had the Alzheimer's walk on November 9th, and it was a huge success. I don't know what the final tally of the money was, but I think we're still raising money until December or the new year, basically. So if you want to donate, you can always donate to my page, or on Facebook, you can find the link to donate to my page or anything like that. And uh, I think I'm really proud of the Republican Party for not taking orders from the Democrats, like basically not allowing them to um, give them like issues in terms of uh, making them feel bad about who they like to vote for. So everyone should have a preference, and everybody should feel good about what they like. So um, anyway, I liked Trump, and I voted for Trump 3 times, and it took 3 times to vote for him to get him in twice, and that's good. So we got the House, the Senate, and the presidency, and I think that's a really good thing for us, and we will get the results that we desire. I don't personally agree with everything that Trump likes or does, but and this that goes for guys like Elon Musk as well, because I'm kind of like a one woman type of guy. Um, I want to be completely set forth on one woman when it comes to dating and marriage. But and that's kind of like how my dad and my uncle and people like that have done it. But I don't want to speak for them. Um, I think um, when it comes down to it, I like the idea that I could possibly be in politics later on or an influencer, and this idea that um uh the voter ID thing that I put forward in my books not too long ago, well, a couple years back, really caught fire, and people were tremendously like, what is this about? So I think, when it comes down to voter ID, we still don't have enough states participating in it, and it's a trouble spot because it allows people to uh, cheat in the election, um, and I don't feel good about that because I feel like Trump would have won by more. I think he would have won by a higher percentage of the popular vote. Um, and and That's just my mind frame. I mean, he almost got executed. He twice. He almost got he worked at McDonald's. What else? I mean, he basically, it was showing that he's willing to do whatever he could to show that he's basically changed a lot, mellowed out a lot. Um, but you know, is he truly the man's man? I don't know. Uh, but it's our decision. It's what we chose, and I feel happy that some things will turn out the way that it's supposed to, and I think that, like, as a political science major in college, I think a lot of things are gonna work out the way they should, because I've gained certain attributes as a security guard and in the armed forces and all that, and I think even though I've had times where I haven't felt really good about myself, it's because um, dating is hard for me, and I think the one girl that I really liked in college and after college and right now, it's starting to come around. So hopefully a lot of things start going in that direction. But I really have a great perception of what's um, considered, you know, the right thing to do. You know, keep my hands off certain people. And I recommend that for most people because not all of us are going to have a glamorous lifestyle. It's just not how it is. And the Hollywood lifestyle, whatever you call it. But some people that are dating in that sense, though, might want to date only one person, or I really feel like I'm doing pretty well now. Um, my I'm gonna be posting these uh, podcasts on YouTube, and that'll be where it goes. And save some data, even though I still have unlimited data. But I think in terms of wealth and all this stuff, wealth can only be counted in so well as you think about in terms of like what you have in terms of your family and the love for your family. And I don't think a lot of people might be very wealthy monetarily, but they're not doing so well. They might have a lot of power, physical power, and power otherwise, but they're not doing so well. So, I might be doing pretty well for a person who's just a regular guy. And I figured out how to write these novels on Amazon.com, which I highly recommend for anybody that wants to go that route. On Kindle Direct Publishing, I think is what it was. And give it a try. I mean, you never know who's listening. I went to a Cat Timps show in Houston, and it's the only show I really been to in terms of going to recently, and that was maybe a year ago. She got pregnant, by the way, so congratulations. But I think yeah, I mean, I was talking to some people in the waiting room, the lobby for her show about voter ID and all these things that just aren't there right now. And I think it's still a problem, but I think if Trump could move in that direction and make it law, and then it'd make it harder for them to keep cheating these elections. A lot of people genuinely believe what I believe. You can have someone from planes, trains, and cars in all directions in any state that has non-voter ID, and they could win hands over fists. So we'll have to see, but I will continue pursuing this. I will continue my work with the DOJ, and I'm not sure what they want from me, but genuinely, I think the best thing that's going to happen is we need a powerful leader, and I think Trump is maybe seen God in his life. I would have to say. I don't know what religion he follows. He's probably a Christian, but I don't think he's a Catholic. But we saw how a Catholic in office really worked out for us with Biden, and he's not really a Catholic, in my terms. I mean, he doesn't really he doesn't follow the sect the same way as I think most people do. So if you follow abortion and you believe abortion should be a thing, I think there should be limits. I don't think abortion should be off the table, but I think there should be limits. I think, like, if the baby's in trouble or the mother's in trouble, then we should be able to determine that an abortion is on the table. But you should be able to determine that pretty early in a cycle of a pregnancy, I think. So either first trimester or whatever, or the first trimester and a half. And I know a little bit about medicine. I've been practicing and been in medicine for a while now. I'm not going to put myself on the line saying this stuff, but I think it shouldn't be a state issue, because it makes it too troublesome for people to be able to go from one state to the next. And I'm happy to be healthy. My leg feels healthy. It's not perfect, but considering what I did, considering what happened initially and then what I did later to re-break my leg, I'm really happy just to be in the condition I'm in, to be honest. So we have to count our blessings in life. We have to count the blessings we have, because not a lot of things end up going the way we expect them to go. So I'm blessed today. Everybody have a blessed Thanksgiving. More from me in the coming weeks. I don't know if I'll finish season 2 before the holiday season is over, but I might. I mean, I'm going to do 8 episodes at a time and then figure it out. So, love to my family, including my brothers and my brothers' wives and girlfriends, and love to my dad, who works extremely hard, even if it's really tough for him at times. I really appreciate what he does for us and our family. And mom is doing good. So that's what this podcast is about. This podcast is about continuing to lobby Congress for voter ID throughout the states, which I think will mean more conservative movements throughout the country, as we've seen in Pennsylvania and stuff like that. Not just Pennsylvania, but I mean, I'm not even sure they had voter ID at the time, but I think if I have been in a certain state long enough, I think a lot of people like to listen to what I have to say. Thanks.